Hi everyone, it's your boy Sean. Welcome back to another Summoner Sport video, and welcome to Bering the Dark Kobold Bomber Hope Hero. And oh boy, you guys are going to hate this Hope Hero in your sleep because it is so hard. The first stage is I think is the easiest stage of this Hope Hero. They don't have bomb, they have limited armor break, their damage is not too amazing. So you would think after the first stage, oh, it's not that hard, it seems easy. But from here onward, it's going to be one hell of a Hope Hero because there will always be 3 Kobold Bomber there ready to bomb you or like use their third skill to weaken the entire team. So now you see 2 bombs on everyone. If you want to be able to farm this hero consistently and safely, you need to have some sort of immunity and cleansing in your team. The most basic cleanser will be Konamiya. The more advanced basic will be Veromos, who will cleanse every single turn. So if Veromos manage to have a violent proc, he will most likely be able to cleanse all the bomb away with ease. The more advanced unit that can provide immunity and cleansing at the same time are Delphoid and Veladriel. They are really good for this whole hero because if you have immunity up and they try to bomb you, they basically waste a turn without doing any damage or any form of CC to your team. But oh my god, in this stage they have Gianna, so they're even trying to punish you for bringing immunity buff. Like seriously, what the fuck come to us? you need to give like mid game or early game player a chance to at least farm a few of them, like have some skill up. It's good that Bering doesn't really need skill up to function properly. He has a 100% activation rate on his third skill, so that's amazing. But still, oh my god, are you really going to tell people that, okay, you guys try your best to farm one of them and then get out of this whole hero? Like in this stage, the Taurus can reset the team skill. Let's say you are using Delphoid or Veladriel, you will not have immunity up, and that correct right there have a chance to snipe someone instantly. Or if not, that character will also have a chance, like a very good chance to stun someone important in your team. So it is so hard, and I feel so frustrated for the newer player who try to farm some of these, and in the end they'll just be satisfied with only one, have a Bering without any skill up. If you don't have a Brian, you can also try and use a Delphoid, a Draco, a Lisa in that place to make sure your team is always free from debuff. Shield runes are also very good for Hope Hero, especially if you don't have a reviver for your team. Make sure that you have more than 25k HP on most of them so that they can survive 1 or 2 bomb. Like in this stage, like this is the worst. They have so much CC in the entire wave. It's like sleep for 2 turns, they have stun, they have attack bar reduction. Oh my god, they can just keep CCing you to have their cooldown up, and then the bomb will stun you and they'll CC you again. Like this stage will be nightmare if you don't have your immunity or your cleansing up at the right moment. Your team can easily get wiped one by one with that Dover bomb. Holy shit, this stage gives me nightmare. But I think this whole hero also helped to show that with the right team, the right combination, Bomber without Sierra can be pretty good, or Bomber with a Correct. I actually use Taurus and Correct together a lot, and they are really amazing. The final stage of the whole hero turns out to be pretty easy. It's not so hard. So if you reach here with your entire team, you are most likely going to get your 3 pieces for Bering. Or if you reach here even with 4 members, I think it's still manageable. So try your best to farm this whole hero, at least farm one of them. It's not hard to get one, and Bering is still decent without skill up. I'll show you guys the stats on my unit. I think it is not any more beneficial if you can see like the individual rune stats because it doesn't really matter. Now I will show you guys a more budget version of my team for this whole hero. So I have Konamiya to help with the cleanse because it is super important. I cannot stress enough to keep your team away from debuff. Bella is there instead of Chasun for the smart healing, and Bernard is there instead of Verde for the attack buff boost and the speed buff. If you have Draco instead of Bernard build, because Draco was given a long time ago through HoH Hero as well, use Draco instead of Bernard so that you will have cleansing, like 2 cleanser and 1 immunity buffer. It is like much better, but I'm showing Bernard because he's a more accessible option. Please keep this in mind. If you are not running a reviver like Brian, Mikin, Michelle, Iona, Electro for your HoH Hero, it is not going to be 100% safe. The enemy unit in HoH Hero are incredibly fast, deal a lot of damage and tanky. Like I think they have good accuracy as well because high resistance unit don't really matter. So if you are dying to bombs, dying to debuff, please try to incorporate more immunity and more cleanser, like even use Chloe if you have to, so that you'll be safe from the bombs and all the debuff that's going to happen. For the past HoH Hero, I usually use Top instead of Konamiya because the defense buff is really good against HoH Hero unit. They deal much less damage. But in this case, I really need extra cleansing, as you see just now. If Konamiya didn't cleanse, Veromos would be dead. Like this run is really not safe. You can see Veromos is always on the edge of dying. If you don't have a Theomars, I think your best bet would be on Darien, who is a tanky sort of damage dealer, or a tanky Sigmarus. So if your damage dealer are dying in HoH Heroes, please don't hesitate to put a HP slot 6 or a HP slot 4 on him or her so that he or she can survive the HoH Hero well. That's my thought on the HoH Hero so far. Let me know in the comment section how you are doing your HoH Hero, or how I can help you with building a team for HoH Hero B3 or B2 if that matter. Because you can just copy the team that I'm using right now and bring it to B2, I think you'll be able to do it just fine. I will show the runes on Konamiya and Bella at the end of this run, so you can skip to that if you want to, because after this round I think it's going to be easy because the last round, as mentioned, is not really that hard. To sum it up, make sure to have cleanser and immunity. It is super important to have them for this HoH Hero. There's also an announcement for the account giveaway in the previous Bering HoH Hero, so check that out as well. Maybe you are the lucky winner for the previous video. To be honest, I am very frustrated for you guys because I think most of you are not at this stage of the game where you can just blow through the HoH Hero easily, and you'll be struggling with a lot of different stages and feel bad because you cannot skill up your Taurus, your Malacca, your Dover, your Bering, and it sucks that they are doing this. I know it's supposed to be hard because it's HoH Hero B3, but then oh well, it's a late game content anyway. So have fun farming. I hope that you get your Bering, get one of them at least. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. I'll see you in the comment section, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next video as soon as possible. Bye. You should grow feathers and see this too.